I ain't give a what a bitch had to say. You could not tell me my dude was cheating on me because I tell you a bald faced fucking lie. You would never be able to tell me that because I wouldn't have believed it. We was together all the time. I'm talking about all the time. Um, in 2008, not only was we together all the time, but if everybody know from Florida, he was on drug offender probation. And in Florida, drug offender probation, it has a 7 p.m. curfew. So you could be out from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. You're supposed to be in the house from 7:01 p.m. to 5:59 a.m. the next morning. But once the guys learn their probation officers and learn their patterns, they kind of find ways to get out after 7 p.m. Because they know their probation officer definitely ain't coming to the house after midnight. So because I knew that, I knew this man was on drug offender probation. I knew he had a job Monday through Friday, so I took him to work, dropped him off, and picked him up. When he came home from work, sometimes we would go over there to the trap because we both were selling drugs. We would go over there to the trap, sit in the trap, make us, some dollars for a few hours, kick it with the people, shoot the shit, and then by like 6:30, we headed to the house because we know curfew finna get ready to go come up. I need to get in there and cook already because I've already took my dinner out. So I was like a good little girlfriend housewife. So he had a cooked meal every night, Monday through Friday. Weekends was like, dating and whatever we did on the weekends, but we was together all the time. So I got a few months in, I think it was probably around April. I noticed that he started like acting different, despondent, accusing me of cheating. Every time we talking, we getting like more arguments, and he just really just acting a muck, like shit I ain't even used to. So of course it's gonna stand out. So I'm just trying to understand what the fuck is wrong with him? Why he keep accusing me of cheating? And I'm sitting in the bed like how I am right now. You say I'm against pillows. I'm sitting in the bed like this, and he like in front of me playing the game. But I see him every time I turn around. I see him pick up his phone, send a text message, put it back down. So I'm in the beginning. I'm in my computer, but I'm noticing that he keep picking up that phone, sending text message, putting it down. I knew it couldn't be no drug sales because if it was one of our bases, needing something and he couldn't go out, he'll tell me I go handle the sale and blah blah blah. Come back home, it is what it is. But I knew it wasn't the homeboys either because dudes don't text back and forth with each other unless they got some other extra shit going on. So I definitely knew it wasn't the homeboys. So I'm like, well, why he keep texting on that phone? I'm right here. Who he texting? It's not his mama. It's not. I guess he must have forgot that he was on my cell phone account. He was. Y'all know when you on somebody's cell phone account, that person who was the main account holder has access to all the cell phone records, all the texts, all the calls, and all that stuff. So while he's sitting in the front of the game, in front of me, playing a game, we had an argument or something, some type of disagreement, because he was like very despondent, wasn't studying me at all. I'm sitting behind him on a computer, and something said, check our like cell phone records. So I pull out the little computer, like I go to the website, log in, and I go straight to his bill. And I pull up his bill, and I go straight down to maybe 2, 3 days before that. And I'm looking at all the numbers that he texting. It's like same consistent numbers back and forth between like three numbers. So it was his number and like three other numbers. That's on a consistent texting pattern, often. So I'm just like, the fuck is this? So okay, I still ain't said nothing yet. I pick up my phone, I *67, and I call one of the numbers. They don't answer because people don't call. They answer block calls, but a voicemail came on and it was a girl. So I still ain't said nothing. So I hung that up. I dialed the next number. This time a girl answered. I hung it up. I dialed the third number. No answer. And nobody on the voicemail, so I don't know who phone this is. I put the phone down. I put the computer down. And I lunged at him. And we went to fight in that damn room. Because you would have never been able to tell me that this dude was cheating on me, because I would have been like, when, where, how, when. Like, he don't even got the time. Like, we always together. So then I was like, what the fuck is these numbers I'm calling? Who is these bitches that's answering the phone? I just called this phone. A bitch answered this phone. I called this and a bitch on the voicemail. What you got going on? He's like, we arguing back and forth, and he telling me, man, you shouldn't even been looking at the bill. I'm like, how the fuck you think I'm not going to look at the bill? It's my bill. You acting retarded as fuck, blaming me or cheating, doing all this extra shit. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. So I said, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm finna call one of them hoes right now. So he gonna knock my phone out the hand. Okay, all right. Well, you call the bitch. Call that number from your phone right now, cause I want to see, cause they won't answer from me. So you call the number right now on speakerphone and let me hear it. So he called on speakerphone and it was a girl. So we went to tussling the fucking game. So when it was all said and done, now you know my feelings hurt. I'm crying. I can't believe that this man talking to girls. I ain't even know how far the extent went. I ain't even know you had time. So when he ended up consoling me and calming me down, I'm just like, I can't believe you doing this to me, bro. You know, I done held you down through this jail shit. I done been there. I can't say I done did all that. I done did what I was supposed to do. I can't even believe you out here trying me like this in my face with bitches who ain't even probably got half the shit I done did half the shit I done did. But you know, they don't really care about that because they gonna always get their needs fulfilled. And there I was fulfilling all his needs, and all my needs was unfucking fulfilled. This man was in jail more often than jail was there. So I had a lot of unmet needs. So he ended up being honest and telling me that he had done started talking to dealing with these other girls. I'm just like, how, where, like when you had time. One of them was his coworker. So you at the job fraternizing with the, okay. He said another one he met at the job that came through the line. Okay. And the third one was his god sister best friend at the time. Somebody who he had been knowing since she was younger. So I'm like, what? All these people younger than me now. I'm like 2 or 3 years older than him. So I'm like the oldest person he had ever been with. And he's younger than me. I'm 28. He like 25 or whatever the case is. And all these people he talk about was way younger than that. But I forgot that when I met him, he told me that he was 21 when he met his baby mama. She was 15. So I just totally forgot about the man, just a pedophile across the board. So I'm like, all right, well, you know what? But at the end of the day, his paychecks was coming into the account. I was good. But I wasn't finna lose out on the benefits. So I said, well, you finna call them. You finna hit each one of them girls up. You finna put it on speakerphone, and I'm finna hear you tell them that shit dead. Like cause I wasn't finna take the L. Like I had already invested too much. That's what we do, and we do too much. The investment was just surpassed whatever. So I'm not finna take the L. You finna call them. They finna get the L today. So first when he called, she answered the phone. He told her, look, man, my bad, man. You know, just basically told her it was over. You know, he didn't mean to leave her on. His girlfriend found out about them. So he need to go ahead and end that. So she cursed him out or whatever the case is, but he ended up hanging up in her face. The next one he called said the same thing. It was over. He didn't mean to lead her on. That was his bad or whatever the case is. She ended up hanging up in his face. And the third person he called, they didn't answer the phone at all. So I said, okay, well, I don't give a fuck. Send her a message. Send her a text message right now. And I sat next to him while he wrote out the text message and told her that it was over. And then I looked at him and I was just like, so all these months you've been accusing me of cheating. You've been treating me bad and all this stuff. And you the one out here doing exactly what you talk about, trying to make me feel guilty. And you're doing exactly what you're accusing me of. And so anyways, at the end of the day, I ended up getting over that hurdle, and we continued moving on in our relationship. At least I thought we was. And another prison sentence came up. I held him down to another prison sentence. And when he came home from this time when he came home from prison, this really showed his ass. Found himself a 17-year-old girl, got rid of me. I told her because when I met him, he's something about him liking little girls. It's just creepy as fuck. And that's who he ended up going with and making 2 kids with. Moral of the story is this. Don't think when I come to y'all and tell y'all never date just one that I'm just coming up with it because the day is Monday at 7:43. I'm telling y'all because I done ran a gamut on type of mess that I've been through in the few relationships that I have been in. And I no longer believe in boyfriend, girlfriends. I no longer believe in titles outside of husband and wife. I no longer want to waste my time. And I'm trying to get y'all to stop wasting y'all time. Because every time y'all put y'all eggs in one basket, you are setting yourself up for somebody to be doing you the same type of way. Just like that story of the girl going viral. She was with him for 4 years and he cheated on her for 3 of the 4 years and had a whole nother girlfriend in a whole nother city. Y'all got to stop putting y'all eggs in one basket because it's only us with the yolk on the face when it's all said and done. His needs are met, our needs are unmet, and our feelings hurt. Coochie wet, we got kids, and nothing will probably ever be the same. So if I tell you never date just one, I'm not telling you that just because I'm telling you that to save yourself so that you can stop getting your heart broke by the very people that's all they want to do. Follow for more.